We have a lot today. So first of all, we're going to talk about finite singularities. Excellent plugin. And if you're not following finite singularity, you totally should be. Actually, it's kind of a finite singularity day, as he worked on this one plugin is his, and then one of the other things we're talking about, he worked on as well. So go give him a follow. Probably one of the best OBS plugin creators around. Makes really clear instructions. So yay. But yeah, so first we're going to talk about doing, let me activate it. Make sure I'm hitting the right thing because I have a lot of sources. So this line thing I just activated. This is the Stroke Glow Shadow plugin for OBS. And it's great because it allows you to do a stroke, a glow, or a shadow. I know, right? It says what it does in the title. And you want to find out about it, if you want to download it, that's right here. And so I have another version of OBS set up, and we'll take a look at that. I have my other camera set up, but it's not as nice as this one. So this camera is an Elgato Facecam Pro, which is great. The other one is a older model camera, but so you will notice the different in picture quality because it's just a 1080p camera. So don't be surprised, but I needed to set up another camera to show all this off in an OBS instance. And I had to switch scenes, and it just made this demo easier if I did this. Okay. So hey, look, it's me. All right. So to use stroke, glow, or shadow, I recommend having your video capture. Yay! Here's my video capture. Can I center myself a little? Oh no, I'm right on the edge there. Okay. All right. So here's me. Yay! Was it? Oh boy, I can't remember the key. Alt 4? No. Okay. I thought I could do a thing. Anyway, so you see me here. I have the plugin already installed. Tom, hello. Welcome on in. And on my video capture device, I right click, go to filters, and don't worry about this being tilted. It's just how the camera came out, and I switched around, so don't worry about that. And you can see I got a chroma key on and a sharpen. And now if I want to add the glow, like the line around my box, or this orange that you see as well. Actually, let me get rid of that bit. Turn that off. Okay. So, back over here. Go to filters, and once you have the plugin installed, these will be under effect filters. You have glow, shadow, stroke, appearing in alphabetical order, of course. So, say I want to start with a glow. Click glow. Bring the box over so you can see it. And you can see I have this kind of white line around me already, because fill type, color, white, right? So you can pick outer glow, inner glow. I don't know. I like dual quasi, this word. And you can increase the size, density, select color, make it purple. And for all of these, you can also, instead of a color, you can make a source gradient, which I have, like byline gradient. And now the glow is this light purple color over here. Yeah. And you can do the same things with shadow. Can be a little hard to tell right off the bat, just because it's a little more subtle. So what I would do is change the color to something a little more apparent. Now you can kind of see that shadowy outline there. Turn up the intensity, make it larger. And again, you can choose, the color source that you made. So source type, and I'll get into this as well. I made another one. What did I call the other one? I don't remember what I called the other one. Oh, square frame gradient. Okay. And now we have, this effect going on. So it's a way to give a little more visual interest to you and your stream. But what you can do as well, since we talk about TTRPGs a lot, is imagine, if you will, you have a person in a frame, and I made this bigger box just for funsies. So I'm in my talking head frame. And suddenly it's that person's turn to go. You could set up a button. And to turn on the stroke filter. And then suddenly they have this outline flowing around them, indicating it's their go. Or you can do the glow. The stroke makes it a little, but yeah. And I can change whatever color I want. Right now it's on my square frame gradient. Yeah, so adding just a little more visual interest, and I took a while. My name is actually at the bottom of this graphic. I just kind of cut it out because of the way I had to download it out of Canva. But yeah, so imagine dragons. Yeah, and then when their turn is done, you'd have the button set to turn the filter off. Whoop. There's turns done. Or you could do this for status effects, like if a player is poisoned. We could go here, color, and then you would make another. You can label these so they don't all say stroke or glow or whatever. So you might, rename this one to, say, poison, or just poison. Poison. Then you can add it as a button on your Stream Deck or a hotkey or whatever you like. Select color. Let's make it a green. Say OK. Turn it on. And now, oh, look, this person's poisoned. And you have this green border around them. So yeah, way to add visual interest. Really easy with your scenes. Things like that, because always thinking about how is this useful in a TTRPG setting when we have multiple people. Because again, a lot of advice you see on, let me over a little. a lot of the advice you see is for the solo streamer and not for, you know, groups of people. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's one way to do that. And if you want to make your own gradients, like I did with the like this one in the box, that's, you know, down below on the far right of the screen here. You can make your own, but that's another couple plugins I did for this one. They're the same here, so I copied that here. So I have the byline gradient, right? And you notice it's color spinning. So there's the gradient plugin by Elgato. And then you would add source, go to gradient, right? And then you'd get this properties menu. And I have it, you know, 1920 by 1080. I added 2 stops, so there's a total steps. So there's total of 3 colors. There's your first one, and then 2 more. And they're all the bi colors. That's the hex code for those colors. Chris, hello, welcome on in. And so I added all these, and I got a solid gradient. To do the spin effect is another plugin by Elgato. And go to filters, and it's user-defined shader. And then you load shader from text from file, and this comes with a bunch of things you can do. So you mark this button, load shader text from file, go to browse, here's all the shader files you can select. And this is one of the rotate ones towards the bottom of the list. Where is it? So this is rotating source shader. And then if you want to use these numbers, you can. But spin speed, rotation, zoom, leave the center X and Y, take off keep aspect ratio. And with these numbers, you'll get the same effect. And then what happens when you make it align is what you see. Oops, let me fix my camera again. And when you make that align, is what you see is here, is how the color's traveling across. So you notice that this area will eventually become purple. I'm pointing that my fingers are right above. And then it'll go back to the pink and kind of the blue as it rotates around me. So yeah, you can do a lot with just a couple plugins. Oh boy. So yeah, the stroke glow shadow is now on version 1.5.0, and that just happened this week. And it fixed a lot of bugs, made it a lot easier to use. So you want to do some fun visual things, check out the plugin. It's great. Okay. Let's move on. Let me get rid of a couple things. All right. Next up. Actually, let me close some tabs. Otherwise, I'm going to get way distracted. Okay, I don't need that up. I need far too many tabs up right now. Okay. That's okay, though. So, another thing we need to talk about is a bit of a game changer, honestly. You know, I think stream up chapter annotation, the chapter marker things you can do in OBS now, along with enhanced broadcasting, are really great steps forward and kind of back end things that you don't have to worry about so much. You know, you just click a button. I've been using enhanced broadcasting for over a year. I just click the button. It sends out the signal to as many resolutions as My graphic cards will let it. So if you go to my video, you click Twitch, you can see you can select 1080p, 720, 480, 360, and 160 as your resolutions. And that's just me hitting the enhanced broadcast button and leaving everything else alone. All right. But what we're talking about is a collaboration between Elgato and OBS. Again, this is something Finite Singularity worked on. And you don't have to own any Elgato hardware. You just have to download a thing. Here's the marketplace, and it has the Marketplace Connect. It has a little box for it, just down a bit. You get the plugin, and the Marketplace Connect will talk between the Marketplace and OBS. And you can get some for free, or you can purchase stuff, or you can upload your own to the market and make some money that way as well. But you get whole stream packages just instantly into your OBS. Everything is built within this package. That's really, you don't have to worry about where all the things are on your hard drive because they're all in this bundly thing, right? And you can make your own bundles to give to friends and things like that. So hopefully this works because I put it in my other OBS version we're using earlier, and I'm hoping this version of OBS I'm broadcasting with, and the portable version of OBS I'm kind of testing things on, that it doesn't get confused and puts everything in the right place. So we'll see how this works. So, okay, back here. Yay. So once you install the plugin, you'll go up to Tools, and you'll notice that you now have this Elgato Marketplace Connect right up here. I haven't done this yet. I've only seen it demonstrated. So let's see if this works like I think it will. Because I have it installed in 2 OBS versions. I just want the stuff to go in this one. Now, this shouldn't replace anything. It should just go. Okay. You don't own... Yes, I don't. I know I don't own any. So explore the marketplace. Okay. And actually give me a moment here. Let's show you what that looks like. What the tab that just came up. One moment. I am juggling a lot of windows right now. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, so when we hit that button, whoop, we get this. Takes us to these scenes collections. But you can also go to the Elgato Marketplace, marketplace.elgato.com, and just select OBS here, and you'll see the same things. And we have all these. We have free, we have animated, or we have a lot of free ones, but we have luxury, free animated stream package, Valor, scrapbook. We're gonna put in this enterprise one because this looks cool. And then you notice there are some that are $30, but we go to the enterprise one. You can see some of what you get. You can put it. There's slide things you can do. Right, camera overlays, futuristic. I don't know about that, but modifiable screens, and you can kind of see what it gives you. Right? So now, in theory, what we do is I click get, and we'll see what happens. This will be neat. Okay, it says it has done the thing. Okay, so we're going to allow that. We're going to open an OBS Studio. Okay, it did the thing, right? Okay, we'll see if it did the thing. We'll go here, and oh look, I have this thing called Enterprise Scene Bundle. Huh? I wonder what I should do with this. Huh? Maybe. Let me correct my window again. Actually, let's see. Not what I do. Okay, too many windows. All right. So I'm gonna click this, or I'm going to click to download. That's what I'm gonna do. It's downloading. It's a big pile, so it takes time to load the collection. This is a fairly big collection, so it takes a minute. Oh, look, I'm missing a plugin. Advanced masks. I should go get that. And because of the way OBS works, they can't include the plugins with the packages, but they can tell you what you're missing and give you the button to go download it. So get. Oh, look, it took me right to the page to get it. Download. Oh, let's see here. I don't want the installer because it's a separate one. So we'll download this. And we'll go here while I manage all this. Hey, Brian, welcome on in. I'm going to save that file to a spot. All right, again, it'll just take me a minute to sort everything out because I thought I had all the plugins I needed, but I don't. So we are going to install a plugin. I am hitting buttons, believe me, I really am. I'm extracting things. I'm, making stuff happen. I have to open another File Explorer window. I have to go to my OBS portable, my OBS plugins, 64-bit. Wait, no, that's wrong. OBS plugins data. There we go. That's the thing I want. Then I just copy folders over. Oh, actually gonna have to close that version of OBS. I hope everyone's doing good while I mess around with that. Okay, so I've copied those. So I should have all the things that I need installed. And then, okay, so close that. Do the thing. And then I need to reopen the portable version of OBS that I have going. Here we go. All right, it's coming back up. So I should have everything now that I need. And go to studio mode. Okay. Should be good to go now. Let's try this again. All right, so now I have all the plugins I need. Go back here. Yay, hey, this worked. Okay. And so let's do it again. Tools. Elgato Marketplace Connect. Loading purchase products. Okay, I have all the plugins. Download. Loading collection. This is a big collection, so it takes a little longer. Okay, just a few quick steps and your setup is ready to use. Huh. Get started. Collection name. Okay, it wants to name the scene collection. So we'll call this Enterprisey Test. My webcam. Well, right now, we're using the OBS virtual camera. Oh, no, we're not. I lied. We're using the Logitech Stream Cam, which is slightly upside down because I connected it and the picture appeared that way. So I just rotate it in OBS. So you give it your camera, and what's this? I can have it select my microphone as well? Look at this. So my microphone is this one. Hey, look, I'm getting audio on my microphone. So the package automatically goes, what's your video? What's your audio? And applies it to everything. Hit continue. Wait, did that click? I think that clicked. And now I have all this. And I can choose, there's different styles here I can choose. Like if I needed a font, said main title, subtitle text, I can change these. If I want to make a slide, you can see how my webcam is totally messed up, but that's fine. We can adjust that. If this webcam was proper, it would show up just fine, but you know, we'll get to that. But if I don't like the color wave stuff, I could do the gradient. And notice how everything is already rotating. Everything's moving. Introduction, starting soon, presenter name. You can change all of this because everything is here. You can change the size of all of this, again, and add your own filters and everything. There's this one. Topography. Just chatting. You can see what live chat looks like. Okay, let's fix this camera because kind of annoying me right now. So camera. See, what does it have in filters? Let's not do that. Let's go to display capture, add capture source above. So if you want, you know, you got your game capture, all that. Green screen cam. Transform. Rotate me 90 degrees, please. And then, I mean, my ceiling is sexy, but, you know. I'm very squished. Why am I so squished? Oh, well. It's squishing me. Let's see if I can fix that. Not really. I'm just squishy. It's just going to look weird. I didn't bother installing the software for this camera, so, you know. But yeah, everything's suddenly here. So what if, let's try this again. And notice, it's Enterprisey Test. I can go back to my regular thing because it created a new scene select section for me. So let's try a different one. And this time I'll use my virtual camera and everything will look neat. So Elgato Marketplace. I really like this enterprise bundle because you can do the slide thing and everything. Click the button again, and I have some to choose. I don't want to spend the money right now on any, but I might actually. There's at least one on here I really like that I might actually spend some money on. And I don't mind because someone worked real hard on these things to get all these features. All right, let's try the Pixels retro theme. That'll be fun. Get that. Yeah. No, sign in. I should be signed in. Okay, get. All right. So we close this out. Go back to tools. Elgato Marketplace. There's the pixels. Download. Loading collection. I mainly had to have the other camera up there for the stroke glow shadow plugin to look good. But for this, and get started, once again, we named the collection Pixely. I don't know, all the names got end in Y now. Okay, webcam. So we'll do virtual camera. Elgato virtual camera, come up, please, maybe? No, you don't. Oh, not Elgato virtual camera. OBS virtual camera. There we go. Haha. Okay, continue. Microphone is this one. Just because I know my settings. Continue. There was a problem while changing scene and some sources could not be unloaded. Okay, so there's a thing. Let's try reopening. Y'all don't need to see my mix line. Let's try reopening that version of OBS. Okay, here we go. Now we have the pixel ones, and you see this is transitions with sound. I have three options to choose from for my camera. I can just hide the ones I don't want. BRB, you can see that you probably can't hear the audio because I don't have it routed in a way, but you can see that the PC audio thing goes up and the BRB screen is going because this makes a fireplacey sound. So there's an intermission. And look, we got a chat window. Our camera again. Go to ending. There's a neat sound, so going. And look, here's all my. I can type in what I want here. You know, here's the icons. And you can mess with all this, move them around. Do whatever. Here's my main camera. You can see this is my other camera that I was using. But let's go to this one. And let's remove it. Remove. Yes. And let's re-download that and see what that looks like with a normal-ish looking camera. So I go back to Elgato Marketplace Connect. Yes, I'm already signed in. Why are you confused? I'm signed in. Yes, open OBS. Yes, do the thing. There we go. Okay. So we're going to download the Enterprise Scene Bundle again. Now imagine someone having the time to put together one of these for a TTRPG actual play, where you have screens, they're animated, maybe you give transitions, and then you provide, maybe you provide different frames for multiple people and cameras, and then you could add the, stroke, shadow, glow to those things like we just showed earlier. Pricey 2. It's got to end in Y. OBS Virtual, Go, microphone, this one. Continue. It takes a moment because, again, Enterprise is a lot of sources. But there. Yeah, so if I want the font, get it. It tells me what to do with the font, where to get it from. And you can disable or delete this text source if you don't if you don't want it. But here, look, I can do me now. I can go into my camera. I can change this aspect ratio if I need to. But yeah, speaker name. So I can just go here. Notice it highlights this. Go. Hey, look, it's my name. Imagine that. Imagine dragons. And then hit enter, and then slides. And of course, I can have a source behind me. And look, slide title. Like I'm doing a presentation, Same thing with the typography one. Ooh, look at this. Look at this movement. I like that. And then this one could have chat on the side. There's like, ooh, sorry. That probably just blinded everyone. Okay, sci-fi. Ooh. Introduction. Oh, hi. Just chatting. Oops. All right, and then here's my camera. And say I want to cut down my sides here. They normally do. And then I'd probably put another background behind here, because otherwise the other sources are now going to look. Yeah, see, I would put something behind here, maybe add it to the green screen so this is all one continuous picture, but it's easy enough to do. Right? So I could go here. Or I could just do that and turn off the no cam background. Then we go back and hey. And if I wanted to, I could increase this to fill in this box a little more. But hey. Hey up there. Looking good. All right. Yeah, so now imagine putting together, and look at the little motion up there of the slide title. That's a lot of work. So now imagine someone clever and putting together packages for TTRPG actual plays. You get a frame, maybe. You have different ones. Maybe you have a setup so people can look at a virtual map, and you make it so all the people automatically move, and you provide scenes where it can be 2 or 3 players of the 4. Or maybe you give different screen types with holes in them for the players. Like, you do 4 up, so there's 1 DM, 3 players, or 5, 1 DM, and 4 players. And yeah, you give them a whole bunch of options that way. or you can just give them frames and let them add in their own frames, and you know, maybe a little more instructions on how to move things around. But this is really cool, and you don't need any extra hardware. You just have to download a plugin, go to the marketplace right from the tools menu. And you can download it. And what I'm saying is, people that are clever and good with this stuff, please make it so we have TTRPG ones for actual plays. And you have everything in a named scene collection. You just click over to that scene collection, and there's your show, right? It's a little bit of setup, but you can do so many dynamic things with this. And you can create your own little packages. Where was that at? Is that tools? There is a way to make your own little package for this. I can't remember exactly how that part worked, but you can do it. You can make your own streamer package, and take a look at some of these if you need help and see what they do. But this is really cool, and if you're new to streaming, grab one of these packages. I mean, they're free. Some of them are free. They look good. They give you a lot of options, or at least a really good starting point. Right? A lot of complex things going on here. And look at this. This one even has a date up here. It's not March 3rd, people. It isn't. That's Monday. But yeah, you can put, because it's not a, it doesn't automatically give you the date. So oops, I can't type. So there. Now we're at February 27th. So yeah. And yeah, this is really cool way to get you started very easily on streaming, and good looking packages automatically. This is kind of like hitting an easy button, right? It's amazing, and you can add or subtract whatever you want to these things. Anyway, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Stay tuned for the raid, and I'll see you all on Monday. Bye.